creative friends, it's Eugenia from Art Melt Atelier, and today we're going to be making we're going to be painting the moon. Last night it was full moon. It was really nice. We catch it at the moment it was actually rising from the hills, and it was a really magical moment. The sky was a little bit purple because it was still a little bit kind of, it wasn't sunlight anymore, but it's so it was at the twilight. So the sun had set it, and it was just a little bit light coming through, and the moon was rising behind the hills, and it had an amazing orange color, and it was huge. It was a huge moon. We really loved it. I tried to capture it on photos, but my phone didn't manage to capture that beautiful orange tint that it had. So I decided to start painting it today before I forget it. It was so amazing. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'll try to capture that moment and that memory before it fades in my mind. So because here when you hold this, there's so many things happening, so some beautiful things and moments that but another beautiful moment will come and I'll forget it, and by the time I remember it, it won't be so strong in my mind. So today it's very strong in the emotion and the feeling, and I will go ahead and do it. Now I'm going to be using the Canson XL watercolor pad, 7 by 10 inches. That's the one that I have brought with me. I only brought 2 sizes. I got this one, which is a little bit bigger, and then I got a Canson Montval watercolor paper, but that's a smaller one. It's a 5.5 by 8.5 inches. So for this particular one, I decided to do the size. I just said that it is the 7 by 10 inches. So what I did on this page here, I masked it with and I put a plastic sheet that I have cut on this size to fit for this pad book that I'm using. So I masked it on that, and that helps me from buckling. Not 100%, but it helps a lot. For example, when I've done, it's still buckled a little bit, this Montval one, as you can see, but not as much as other times. So yeah, instead it's more steady and protects the next page. The other thing, something had dropped here from another painting that I did, and I didn't realize early enough to clean it. So I'm just put clean water from my 2 jars or containers with clean water. So I'm doing this, and then we'll try to lift it. It's kind of bone dry, so it's not very easy to come off. So I'm not rubbing the paper, and because I don't want to lift the sizing of my paper. So I put a little bit of water, I let it activate the paint, and then with some cotton, just go and just press it. It fades a little bit. The purple is very staining too, so I don't expect to go away completely, but it doesn't matter if it goes away completely. Doesn't matter if it's a little bit stained. It doesn't matter because I will put more paint on top, but I don't want it to be very. So that's another tip, how to lift paint that it's dry on your page without damaging your paper. And I haven't brought my my tools to find the golden, you know, the golden, to divide into, I've forgotten to, the golden ratio, yeah. Sorry, I'm in Greece now and I'm thinking Greek all the times, and so I have to find the correct words in English. Sorry for that. So yeah, I haven't brought my tools with me. So what I will do, and this, well, I decided, I thought about it. I could have put it offside, a little bit offside, or I could put it on the thirds to follow the rules of thirds. But finally, I decided to not to do that. I decided to make my diagonal lines and then put it just above the center. If my center is here, I'm gonna just put it right here. So my moon. And the other thing that I thought is, because it was a huge moon, I'm gonna make it, I might exaggerate it a little bit. Maybe it was for this picture I'm gonna make, maybe it was a slightly smaller, but I will exaggerate it because it was this is the main that's the main subject that I wanted to stand out. So what I will do, I'm going to use, I have brought some masking fluid. I hope that it's still good after all this traveling, and yes, it is good. It looks like it's pretty watery. So I'll see if I can put maybe not this, how I'm gonna put it. Okay, that's why I have brought this to put a little bit masking on the side of this water bottle cup, the lid from a water bottle. So I just put it with a cotton earbud and just rest it where we have decided to put it. Oops. You don't leave it for long, just a little bit, and then you lift slowly. It has kind of given you the circle, and then I'm gonna just go in and fill up with my earbud. Do not use your brushes. You need to find other things to put your masking fluid, to apply masking fluid. There are special tools for the masking fluid, which I haven't brought with me. I think I haven't, maybe I have actually, I'll check. Or you can actually use just anything, like to make different marks. The moment that you are using a brush for your masking fluid, you have destroyed your brush. You will never bring it back to normal. You end up with something like that, which is great. If it's an old brush and you're about to throw it, don't throw it, just put in masking fluid, and then you end up with something like this that helps you to do grass and fur for the animal fur, and hair, or yeah, all of this kind of textures. Very helpful. But if you use a good brush, then you have destroyed it. So I have made a video showing how to make this kind of brush from something that you want to throw and it's completely ruined, how you can reuse it for something else. And I've just dipped it in masking fluid, and now I have ended up with this. I have a video if you're interested, if you have any old brushes and you want to repurpose them. So my masking fluid, yes, so not to travel with, because I have a big bottle of masking fluid, I just put it in a little container and it's much easier to travel with. what else I'm carrying here? I'm carrying some gum Arabic in case I need. And basically that's all. I'm not carrying any other mediums. Oh, sorry, this is the water spray bottle. So at this point I'm going to wait to dry up my masking fluid, and I will make a little drawing about the hills that they are on the back. Sorry, I have the photo on my iPad. Okay. So the far distance there is some hills. And there are quite a few buildings there. I will try to put a couple of them, maybe the ones that are a bit more, I won't put them all exactly the way they are. There is some windmills there. I'm going to just put the 2 windmills, which is a kind of landmark, and whoever from here from my village sees it, they know exactly where this picture comes from. There were 2 little windmills there. And actually the one doesn't, it's not, oh, look at it did. No, my moon, my masking fluid, I moved it. Okay, quick. Some more masking to the rescue. I'm not sure if you can hear the wind at the background. It's very windy today, extremely windy, and it's very loud. It's the Meltemnia here in Mykonos at this time of the year. It's the local winds, summer local winds, very strong ones. They last for weeks and weeks. But it's still nice to go to the beach, even though it's windy. Because if you go on the other side of the island, then you find really nice, peaceful beaches that they're protected from these winds. So I might speed up a little bit the drawing, and I will make a little photo if you want to go ahead and download it on the description below. So there we go. I have masked the moon, and I am sketching quickly a few of the buildings that I can see on the picture, and the tree on the foreground. I did add a little church with the red roof, a little bit on the right hand side. You will see it later. It wasn't in the picture, but because there are heaps of those little churches on this island, over 500 little churches. Almost every family has one. So I decided to put one. I will place one there, so just to have to be in the scenery. As we are always saying that we're not putting everything on the picture, we're just putting everything that we want to emphasize the storytelling. So the windmills, the moon, the little church is part of the location that I am currently in, and that's the moment that I want to capture. Though, so yeah, I decided to put a little church there. Yeah, I mean, what do I want to say? An artist doesn't want to we don't need to document the reality. We can change it a little bit. We try to capture the emotion and the feeling. Um, so the obviously it's a night scene, so I start putting some purple because it was just enough light from the sunset left. A little bit, a little tint from the sunset was left on the horizon, so I put that purple tint, which I remember it was very clear. You cannot see it on the photo and on the video that I tried to take, but I remember it was a little purple tint there, and I'm trying to glaze a couple of times the sky to put with some dark blues and indigos to make it look like a night scene. And for the hill, basically browns, ombres, a little bit black, blues. Just tried. I mixed different dark colors, and that was it. Also, I had masked already the white buildings. Now, obviously, the shape, it was kind of a bit abstract. They do look as buildings from a distance, but from close up, they're just white or gray. Yeah, after obviously I put some colors and left them white, great spots. Now what happened? uh, Unfortunately, when I stopped, I paused my video waiting to dry, and then I restarted. I done the mistake, and instead of recording my painting, I was recording the ceiling. Yeah, I've done it before. Unfortunately, it's very annoying because I've lost all my my painting. I didn't call me painting. Yeah, it was about half an hour. So anyway, so I'm gonna try to say quickly what I did. I used also, I forgot to tell you, but I'm currently using the Pretty Excellent 36 color set. That's the one that I took with me. Here I have gotten also the Phoenix, but I haven't used them yet. It's just convenient using the Pretty Excellent, and they have all the shades and the colors that I need, so I'm happy to work with them for the moment. They're performing really good, so yeah. So I unmasked everything. I put the yellow orange tint on my moon, and I've done my little red roof shades there at the background, as you can see. And my tree, for my tree, I used anything dark color, the darkest colors I could find. I mixed reds, blues, indigo, and then once it dried up, I just done some touches with some orange just to unify my picture. And for the buildings, I tried to do a little bit, one side a little bit brighter, one side a little bit darker. And what else did? Oh, of course, for the buildings, I used some gouache, white gouache, because it did keep. I masked them, but it wasn't very accurate. The lines, it was a bit smudged, a bit this, a bit that. So I decided to go over it with a little bit white gouache, and that helped me also because to make the gray, and actually worked perfectly. Once I put the white gouache, then I just dip my brush onto into gray or a dark picture that I had there, and it gave me. I put it on the white gouache on my paper, and it just makes to a nice gray. And then, as you can tell, I'm trying to put some greens close to the buildings to look like gardens, but very, very fainting and very, very moody greens and olive greens I'm using because it's night. I cannot put bright colors. And touches of orange just to unify again the light from the moon. Obviously, the moon I have over exaggerated and it's bigger than what it is in the reality, but that's the whole idea for me. So I made it big, a huge moon, because that's the highlight of the moment. And that's about it. I have at this stage here, I have unmasked it and I just put some highlights with orange and yellows to unify my painting. I have already put my initials there, and I have unmasked my page. Yeah, it's I'm happy how it worked out. Yeah, it's probably it's a good sketch. It's not a completed painting. I will probably try it again when I go back at my studio, but I will use better quality paper, probably different size, and I will spend more time on it. I think I will try it again as a subject, but for the moment, just for a sketch for my traveling journal. I'm pretty happy how it turned out. I will definitely remember that moment and my orange moon, and all the emotions I have documented. And yeah, I think I'm coming close to leave it the way it is. So I hope you enjoyed this little video, and I hope that I have inspired you to catch simple moments with strong emotions at your sketchbooks. And if you find it inspiring, please don't forget to like it and subscribe if you haven't. We will be doing lots of paintings and experiments. We'll be using different mediums and techniques. Also, don't forget to click the notification bell that will notify you every time that we're uploading a video, and also let you know what kind of video it is. So if you're interested, you come and watch it. If not, you wait for the next one. So hope I will see you soon at my next video. And till then, be happy, be creative, and keep painting. Bye for now.